Hi, my name is Bill, coming to you from usually sunny Jupiter, Florida, from my sanctuary here. We're currently under a hurricane watch, but it wasn't too bad, thank God. As you can see by my surroundings, I'm an auto mechanic. And I'm also, which you can't see by my surroundings, I'm a Christian apologist. What does that mean? Apologetics is giving a reason or defense of something. In this case, I give reasons or defenses of Christianity. I've been having dialogues and talking with people for many years on numerous different subject matters. The most recent subject matter I've answered the most times was, as you see at the title of the video, science disproving God, or our scientific knowledge alleviates the need for God. The problem with this is that there's a false assumption in making the claim, and I've heard many online or in person make that claim. And before I get into the false assumption on it, I want to use the beautiful Ford F-250 behind me as an example of the false assumption. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain to you in its entirety the chemistry of the paint, the software systems, engine, transmission, brakes, every nut and bolt of this truck you could possibly know. And once you comprehend all that information, you will come to the conclusion that Henry Ford never existed. Sounds kind of foolish, doesn't it? The claim science disproves God is the false assumption in that is that just because you figured out how something works, that it didn't have a cause, or it had a cause you can conveniently attribute to it. That's false. We know that's false by our experience in this world. Nothing pops into existence by itself. Everything that comes to be has a cause. Okay, we see that. No one's looking for a pen and it just pops into your hand. Somebody has to make the pen. You have to buy the pen. We get that part. What is the greatest thing that has ever come into existence? Our universe. It's the biggest, greatest, most huge thing that's ever come into existence. Well, everything that comes to be, we know has a cause. What was that cause? What caused that? What can we know about that cause? Now, I've read some elementary education textbooks and heard some people make some commentary on this, and they say, well, nothing exploded and became everything that is. Well, I've personally never seen anything explode and become everything. I don't think anybody out there has either. There was a cause for the universe. What is the cause? What can we know about this cause? Well, we know that this cause has to be unimaginably powerful. We know that this cause has to be creative. Our universe is beautiful. Our planet is beautiful. It's got to be, whatever this cause is, with respect to our atheist and agnostic brothers and sisters, this force, we'll call it a force, has to be creative and powerful. And what else do we know? Our universe is unbelievably mathematically perfect. We can predict where a rock is going to be in 1,000 years down to the micron and nanosecond because our universe is intelligible and mathematically perfect. So this cause is probably intelligent as well. That's safe reasoning to say that this cause is powerful, intelligent, and creative. What else do we know about this cause? Even though so many say, we can't really know anything about the cause. We can. For years I've built engines. I've never built an engine and found something in the engine that I didn't put there. I never found a self-assembled child's toy in an oil pan. I never found anything that I did not put or allow to be there. You can, and I'm sure you haven't either. Now, whatever else is in the universe, we can assume that whatever this force was that created it, put everything in there that's in there. What else is in there that governs your very life? The philosophical branch of metaphysics goes into detail on this because it deals with abstract concepts. Things like good, evil, truth, love, beauty, logic, the mind. All these things are in our universe. So it stands to reason that whatever the cause of the universe was, put these things here as well. Now, with that said, I want to tell you that there's an amazing amount of resources on this and some amazing, far more educated than myself, Christian apologists out there online and on YouTube that go into great detail on these subject matters. It makes excellent reading and helps people understand things a lot better. I want to end the video here, but I want to tell you a little joke first when it has to do with creation. But it kind of runs my point home. The joke goes like this. Some scientists approach God and they say, God, we now know how to make a man out of the dirt of the ground, out of the dust of the earth. We don't need you anymore. You can run along. And God, in his infinite wisdom, says, all right, show me. Show me how you make a man. So the scientists pull up their lab coats and they jump down on the ground and they start pushing the dirt into the shape of a human being. God says, no. Use your own dirt. Food for thought. With that said, I've made a commitment to do 4 videos. If people watch them, like them, I will make more. I will continue to do it. I'll put one out every week. If you like the video, hit the like button. I guess it puts it higher up in the choices for YouTube. That makes it available to more people. If you want to subscribe. This is simply about getting information out. This won't be monetized or anything like that. It's simply getting information out that people already have but haven't arranged in the way that brings understanding. You know how in life you hear things and you go, I never thought about it that way. You already had all the information, you just never laid it out that way. So with that said, if you like the video, like the video. If you have comments, put comments down there. If I get enough of the same comments on a particular subject matter, I'll do a video on them. With that said, have a great evening or whatever time of day you're watching this video, and we'll see you next week.